She's a plus size model, so you've been on here before.
Yeah, it was actually like a year
I
ago
was gonna say it's
exactly.
About a
about a
year
year
ago.
ago. Yeah.
Okay. Glitz and I are newer.
These
Glitz.
And Toxie.
Toxie,
For intoxicated.
as you'll frequently find me. And so I don't know your background as these ladies may. So if you could share with us a little bit. I know you're a plus size model. How did you get into that?
Well, I've been modeling now for almost 4 years. It'll be 4 years this year, and I kind of started on accident. Um,
Whoops!
my
I
sis-
fell into a modeling job.
my sister's a photographer, and she used to shoot like landscape and things like that. So she um she wanted to start shooting like models and people and things like that. So I volunteered, and the pictures actually didn't come out too bad. So I was like, well, that was fun. Like, why not? So I posted them on Facebook. I started a little fan page, and I made a Model Mayhem account, and I started getting emails. So I started just working, and um, I really enjoyed it. But more than that, I started getting emails from girls. Thank you. I started getting emails from girls saying that what I was doing was helping them with like their self confidence and just like growing into loving themselves. So I kept doing it, and now 4 years later, I don't even know how many shoots I've done and a bunch of shows, and I just went to LA to audition for Full Figure Fashion Week and stuff like that.
So do you do print ad or is it mainly online?
Yeah, I
Runway.
do both. I've
Runway.
been in, I think it's 8 or 9 magazines now, 2 covers, one back cover.
Where have you been the cover? Tell us about some of what magazines you've been in.
There's one magazine called Very Full Figured magazine, and I've been the cover of it twice,
That's
and I've been in
awesome.
it I think like 4 or 5 times. There's one called Digital Infusion. I've been in it twice, and the Modified Dolls I've been in there too, which is it's actually not a plus size magazine. It's the first one I've been in that's not. But everybody in there is modified, so my tattoos and things like that come
Oh,
in
okay.
there.
I
I was gonna
gotcha.
say tattoos aren't modifications; they're
Yeah.
beautifications. Modifications is horns,
Right.
Horns are modifications.
horns, split tongues, bumps in your arms. Those crazy fuckers. That's a modification.
Yeah.
Now you have a very beautiful figure,
Thank
but do you
you.
find that you run the line as far
Yeah.
as like what you can do and what like you're too big for some things and too
hmm
small for other things, or?
Yeah, I'm either too big for like the more commercial things, or I'm too small for the more like outrageous things, I guess. Um, I'm either too tattooed or not tattooed enough. So it's like I run the line on pretty much every aspect of it.
But you're such a pinup girl. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, so that's such a beauty that you have. So what's
Yeah.
going on here in Vegas? You've got something coming up that you wanted to come talk about?
Yeah, I have a runway show that I'm doing next Saturday at the Geisha House. It's a charity event, and the LVPPW is putting it on. And I walked for them back in December in a show that they had as well. So I'm going back and doing it again. It's at 10 o'clock next Saturday. The tickets are $10 pre-sale and $15 at the
And
door.
what's the charity?
The Las Vegas City Mission.
Oh, okay, great charity.
Yeah.
Okay.
Great charity.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and we do know the LVPPW is here in
Yeah.
town. Yeah, they're a good group. So,
hmm
so yeah, that'll be great. So, are you traveling all over the country? Are you stationed in Vegas? Is this kind of home for you? Or are you all
Yeah,
over?
for now, just here because I do have my son. But I mean, I auditioned for the Fashion Week, which I didn't get picked because of my tattoos and things. But I would like to start traveling. Like that
Can
was,
you make up those down? Is there
yeah,
makeup that will cover those
yeah. And
in
I'm a
that?
makeup artist, so I can do it.
Do you
But
do that, Michelle, sometimes for shoots? Do you have to cover your tattoos? Okay. Oh, I
yeah,
did see that picture. Yeah, that's good.
How really quick, if somebody wants to purchase tickets to the runway event, where do they go?
they can find my fan page and contact me that way. I have a bunch of tickets, and yeah, that's probably the easiest way.
So the runway event, who else is walking it, so to speak? Is it the
Um,
girls from what is it?
LVPPW?
Some of them I think are walking, a few of them, but besides that, it's just a few other local models.
Okay.
I walked with a few of them in the last couple shows that I did.
Now,
I've
are
done
you
out
going
here.
to be modeling anybody particular
was gonna say,
clothing?
like,
Any?
I don't know who all the designers are yet, but I know Hot Life Plus will be there. That's where I got this dress.
Uh-huh.
I modeled for them last month, beginning of April. They had a show out at Beauty Bar, and
Oh.
I modeled for them there. So they'll be in this show again. But besides that, I know there's jewelry by Foxy Chica,
Oh.
and I heard a shoe designer. I don't know, I was at the pre-party last night, and they
Ooh,
were talking about
shoes.
a shoe
Oh,
designer.
you're like you got all like our friend Sierra's not the most glitzy girl, but some shoes. She should be
I got me
sporting
some
some
fucking
shoes.
shoes.
I know she's got her eye on a few pairs of mine.
I do.
Do you guys wear the same size?
Yes. I
Oh,
think so.
see.
Knock her ass out.
She's stalking me for the pink glittery ones. My Fergies.
No, she can't give up her pink glitters because you need those when you wear your Sin City Bounty dress.
Exactly.
So you have to get your
We
own.
can swap out. You can wear my Fergie boots and I'll wear your Fergie heels.
I don't do boots.
They're sexy.
They're sexy. So yeah. So you got any other future events planned out here, or?
I've been shooting a lot. I know I have a few shoots coming up. I've been working with a few companies that are out of state.
And you don't do anything porn. It's all just strictly
No.
model stuff
Yeah,
and
I
clothing
just did
and
like 2 weeks ago. I did my first like nude shoot out the dry lake bed. I haven't got the pictures back yet, but that's as far as I've ever gone.
that's the first time
Yeah.
you've ever done that. And what made you step into that? Like take that step up?
Well,
And where's
one
your
of
hope to advertise this?
When can we see them?
Yeah, exactly.
I'll have them by next week. But I have a few companies out of state that send me things to model for them, and they use them for their ads and things like that. So there's one called Custom Plus, and they actually sent me a couple shirts, and they sent me this bag, and it's like this big, and it says model bag on it, and they wanted me to shoot it, and I was like, well, why let anything else compete with it? So I just shot nude
Oh,
with it.
that's cute. That
Covered all
okay.
your naughty bits up with the
Yeah.
bag?
Very cute
Aw.
idea.
Yeah.
Very cute idea.
There's
And you're-
there's one on Facebook already. It's from that shoot. It's the only
now
one I've got
does your
back.
sister shoot all your stuff for you?
No,
Still? No,
I
you-
shoot with a lot of different photographers. I just shot a couple weeks ago with this girl that she's actually based out of Washington, and she owns a company called Hard Photography. She comes here once a year, and this year I actually finally got to shoot with her. So she did those ones.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see them now. See,
Yeah.
they're like
What Facebook page can we find this on?
On my
I-
fan page.
I have our fan page posted out on both our Facebook and our Twitter.
You posted in our chat for our chatters?
Absolutely.
Thank
put
you.
it
You
You
got
down
have
it.
the
now.
cutest little dimples.
Thank you. I only have one. I got
Oh,
gypped on this side.
I'm like focusing on this one.
Yeah, that's all I got. Just that one.
no, but really, you got one up here, but you got a little one over here.
Yeah,
yeah.
I just had this like
It's
super
cute,
deep one
though.
here.
It's
Thank
very
you.
I kind of want to lick
cute.
it.
So, oh, she wants to molest all of our guests. Okay.
She's allowed. She's cute.
Yeah, she wants to molest all of our guests.
Sorry.
Her
It's
and
okay.
Michelle are gonna make out before the night's done, just because she's never made out with a TS girl. You had your
Don't
first.
say it. Don't
You
say
had
it.
your first black girl.
Wasn't
Michelle, have
she
you
your
ever
first
been with
girl?
a girl?
Yeah, on film.
On film only.
You're like, honey,
Can
look
I
at
ask
the
you a
camera here,
question?
we're not doing it.
Did all your parts work? Wait, you have to pull the microphone, or let her have this one or the other. We'll go back and forth, Temp. Okay. So seriously, because we had this big conversation with Tyra, because they want her to film with a girl, and she's so worried about like
Not
everything
being able to
working.
get it up.
Yeah,
It's a mind trick. I'm not as well, even with guys, I'm not fully hard in film. So it's the same, I guess.
So what mind trick did you use to be with a woman?
I think the only way I can do a scene with a woman or a transsexual is if it's someone I know.
Oh, okay.
I would never be able to do it with a stranger.
Someone you're
We
comfortable
have
with.
shared sweet
Mhm.
fish.
I volunteer.
She volunteers to film.
I volunteer. Distribute.
Most every girl,
I want
actually
to be
every,
on that shoot. Okay.
actually every
The
girl. I've-
Vivacious Bounty of Sin City, where we all ask to have sex with you. That will be our new tagline.
Yeah, but actually the first time I ever prior to January of AVN time period last year, not this year, was I had only been with girls who use strap-ons. So I've
Okay.
never had to interact with their
Their private
parts. Yeah, and I've actually never fucked a woman on film.
But did
I've
you
only eaten her out.
But have you? Have you? But have you been with the not on film? But have you been with a woman?
Never.
Never. That just amazes me. Like you just know you like men, and you don't even want to try just to make sure.
No. Well, and the thing is
No,
that
wait, am I not right? You're a lesbian, correct? Yeah, I remember. Yeah, because your girlfriend.
Oh, wait a minute, hold on.
Oh, Lord.
This is all happening. Wait, can we switch so we got
She's like,
clips
can I
of
go in
the-
between? Can I go in between?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Game
These two
changer.
beautiful women over here, and they're like two different flavors.
Yeah, right?
And you're liking all the flavors over here. Are you still with the same girl you were with way back then? No.
Really? Like
The next day.
literally, like no, really, like not long after the show.
Really?
Yeah,
Do you have a significant other?
I
now?
do. Yeah.
Well, tell us. Come on. Dish the
No, the last time she did that, she broke up with her.
Don't tell us
wasn't because
anything.
of-
because of the show. You went on that SinCityBounty show, and they ask you too many personal
She was
questions.
just really crazy.
Really?
Yeah. So
What-
we broke up, but
What type of different tattoos do you have? I'm just noticing.
I have a lot of like beauty things.
Is
Like
that like
perfume and
OPI nail
stuff, and-
polish? There, or-
It's not like a specific
It
brand.
does
but
look like
it
an
looks
OPI
like-
bottle, though. It does. It really does. Now, here's
Is
what I always
that
wonder
summer
with people
glitter
with,
in OPI?
is why no color? You've got such beautiful tattoos, but they're all black and.
It's not finished.
Oh,
I'm
okay,
gonna
will
get
be
some of it colored.
Because
Yeah.
yours are beautiful, Michelle, with the colors on them
Yeah.
and stuff. Let me see the chubby girl up here in the corner.
That's me.
See,
that's
I
awesome.
love the chublet little belly there. No, you know what I love? The power hand. Yeah, like don't fuck with me.
No, that's her fisting arm.
My pinup girl.
That's your pinup girl. This is great.
You don't have any do you have tattoos?
No, not one on my
Kelly,
body.
do you?
I
mean, Toxie.
I'm deathly afraid of needles. I want some tattoos, but I'm just
I said the only one I'd ever have
Definitely
is
afraid-
a
they're not
little
needle-
the,
ladybug.
the needle that they use to
It's
do
not
it.
needle like what you're thinking it is. It doesn't
No.
look like a needle.
No, it looks
It
like-
still points into
It looks
you.
like a
It's so
Sharpie
pointless.
marker.
I giggled
I
the
asked. I
whole
have a
time.
friend who's a tattoo artist, and I asked. I'm like, please, can I be drunk and then I'll be fine? He's like, no, that's exactly why. Like, okay, well, if I can get knocked out and then
Well,
wake
I-
up and it's done, that's awesome.
I said I'll put a little tiny ladybug on my foot so it looks cute in my flip flops, but that's about as far as I can
That's the
get.
most painful place to get a
That's
tattoo.
what they say. I did hear that.
That in your
before.
rib cage.
Yeah.
But I can't think of anything. First of all, I have all this flabby skin, so it's not going to look so nice. And then as I get older, it'll get flabbier.
I got this tattoo, the main body of this tattoo done when I weighed $145.
I know it does look good, but I'm just, yeah.
It's all about it's all about the portion you get it in
And where?
and where you get
Where
it in.
you
The,
get
the
it.
guy who tattooed me, he said, and I only have one. He said, well, the more muscular area that you get the tattoo in, the less it's going to hurt because the needle's not going to bounce around more. Like if it's more of like a flabby area, the needle's going to bounce around more.
Well, then what the fuck do I have?
Well,
They're gonna have
Your
to put on
ass,
my
dude.
vagina.
Ah, that's the most muscular place you have.
when I
Your
picked, I was
vagina.
very ticklish like on this part of my leg, my
You just
upper
wanted to
part,
touch Michelle. Would you stop?
the upper part of my leg. So when I got my tattoo, I didn't take that into consideration. And the whole time I'm like having an anxiety attack beforehand. Like I really need like a Xanax or something. I'm like, I need. And I giggled the whole time but the great thing about my tattoo is like I have it because I can't show it for work, so I forget it's there. So when I do see it, I'm like, oh, it's like discovering.
The colors are beautiful on your tattoo.
Because it doesn't ever get sunburnt.
Right. Yeah.
Well, I've actually been putting sunblock on it when I tan in the tanning booth, but
That's a good idea. Because... So I want to see yours, Jessica, when it gets all colored up, because that's beautiful.
Thank you.
Or do you use a specific artist or?
I went to a few different ones, but the one I go to now, she's at West Coast Tattoo. It's over by South Point. Her
Right.
name's Ashley. She's pretty awesome.
Now, let me ask you, being in the modeling industry now and knowing you get turned down from jobs, do you regret ever that you had that? No, you
Nope.
just work past it and find the
Yep.
jobs that'll take you.
Yep.
That's good. What
'Cause
about you, Michelle? You ever wish you didn't have them for a certain job or another?
No, I'm getting more.
What else do you want to get?
My arm's still a work in progress, but my hip on my left side's gonna have Miss Piggy
Oh, how cute.
in the Marilyn Monroe dress and looking like Marilyn Monroe.
Will you stop stealing my tattoo ideas? God damn it.
See, like mines, it's a terrible thing.
I don't even know. Like everyone says, you get addicted, and I'm like, I don't care if I ever get another one.
I just have no desire. There's nothing I want on my body forever.
I would love to get.
I can't even keep a man
I'm
longer
gonna be
than
a
week.
cool. I'm gonna be a cool old lady.
Well, I'm gonna be a cool old lady, but I can't even keep a man for a week. I can't imagine I'd like a tattoo on my body longer than a week.
You know what you should do? Start tattooing names to you and then crossing them out. You'll have a full body tattoo in like a year.
Oh no, I can't do that. No.
I don't know where else I can't show it for work.
But
On your shoulder blade.
Then if you do, and somebody approaches you and they're like, "Remember when we were together?" You could go like,
Let me oh yeah,
"Which one are you?"
What was your name again?
No,
you're
and
number 17.
oh,
down on the
in my
list.
bat phone here, I have their first names and a description of them or what they like or. Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
Do you have like a pooper on there? Are you like
I haven't
Bob?
I haven't done
Pooper?
a pooper yet. I've got a pooper in the play, but I haven't done a pooper yet.
When you do, will you list him? Can you list it as his
the
name and pooper?
Yeah, I will.
Thank you.
I will.
Bob the Pooper.
Bob the pooper.
So, tattoos. Are you looking to get onto Suicide Girls at all, or are you too big for them?
No, I'm too big for them.
Are you
Really?
too big for them?
Wait, now there's the Suicide
Yeah,
Girls, but
I've-
there's also the Suicide Sirens, which is a
Right.
branch off, and they were on the show. The
No,
Sirens.
those are the crazy bitches that cut each other. This is not a modeling agency.
I've never really looked into it a whole lot just because like I was with a couple agencies and I get a lot more work on my own.
Oh, okay. How do you hunt up work? What do you like?
Just really through like one job leads me to another and then another. Like all these shows that I do is because I've met the designer or the director for the next show at the last show.
Oh, I got
Stuff
you.
like
And
that.
just a lot of networking, huh?
Yeah.
A lot of networking. That's you know what? You're like a path, trailblazer because a lot of girls would not attempt because I know it's an uphill battle for you. I know it. Even though people in the world in general are bigger and you're not, I would not say a BBW. I mean, she's on the chublet side, but you know what I'm saying? I mean, you're very beautiful, curvy, and you are what most, if you go to a high school as girls are coming out of school at the end of the day, so many of the girls now are built like
Right.
this. They're curvy, they've had a lot of McDonald's lunches, I'm serious. Our high school kids and our kids, it's a whole different ball game now. I'm telling you, I go by Green Valley High School all the time, and there's a lot of girls now on the bigger side of life.
I just saw my friends who posted their kids' proms pictures, and they're all like,
yeah.
they're all really like, some of them look unhealthy.
Would you tell them to go fucking eat some McDonald's or
I
something?
mean, that's what
I'm just
everyone
kidding.
needs to love
But no, and
themselves.
of course, maybe I noticed those girls, because I was a chubby girl in school, and I was lucky enough to not be one of the outcasts, because you see
Right.
some of those. But I just kind of, maybe my eye goes to those when I see the little group of the girls with the curves. And,
Mine does too.
yeah, and I love to see a little curvy girl. She got her little boyfriend, at the
Yes,
high
me
school.
too.
Do you ever want to run out and give them a business card and be like, honey, you can be a model?
Exactly.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Or I just want to go hug them.
Yeah.
I remember one
You're
time
so
we were
pretty.
handing out stuff for the BBW club, and we walk up to girls, and girls would get like offended, be like, "Were you calling me fat?"
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
And we like it.
Yeah.
And we want more of you.
We should not only should we give him an invitation to the BBW club, but also like a gift card to McDonald's at the same
Oh,
time.
shit.
Buffet.
You can do
Seriously.
it. You're going to get punched.
Yeah. We'll let you
I
do
mean,
that.
I would take all the McDonald's gift cards. I have no shame, but
No, you know what?
Some random's
I
gonna
am
punch
so
you.
into, and I was so lucky in high school. I was a big girl all through school, but my parents were my support. I was very fortunate that they would say, you could be whoever and whatever you want, no matter what. But I know that that there's a lot of girls that don't get that kind of support. So
Yeah.
I want to, like you, I want to hug them. I want to be their support. I want to tell them, like, just be who you want to be.
Yeah, and that's
Boys
a
will
lot of
fuck
what-
you. They
Boys
will.
will. They like.
That's what a
Boy,
lot of
I
my
don't
fan
want
page
to tell
is
a
about.
15-year-old they will fuck you.
But that's what they're worried about right now, because that's all they talk about
Well,
in
they worry
school.
about getting a day for the prom. You're right,
Right.
and got
Well, you
boys.
know, I was a chubby girl too, and I went to prom sophomore,
Me too.
junior,
I went
senior year.
I went to every dance there was,
Me
and I had a
too.
different boyfriend every time.
Me too. So yeah. Yeah. I have such a big thing about, we just all be loved.
I
Right.
read somewhere, but I don't know where.
So do you have anything else in the works besides what you've got coming up with LVPPW? Do you have a new shoot that you're looking
Besides that,
forward
I have
to?
I have those one of the companies that I'm working with that's out of state is sending me like their spring line, so I'll be shooting it soon. And
Company you can reveal to us?
I don't think so.
No. Have you shot
I don't
for
wanna get in
any?
trouble.
Have you shot for the big two? Have you shot at all for Torrid or Elaine Bryan at all?
Not yet.
Not
No.
yet?
No. I just started working with a lingerie company though. And they're gonna
Oh,
start
good.
sending me stuff too. I actually did a shoot for them a couple months back, and it's on my fan page too. So
Very
That's
cool.
exciting.
So do they,
Yeah.
when they send you things to
you get to keep
shoot,
them?
do you have to set up your own shoot, or they'll set it up and you show up and
I set
Be
up my
beautiful.
own. They just mail me boxes of clothes and things, and I just
I need to get on this mailing list.
Do you get to keep them all?
yes.
Oh, nice.
I set up my own shoots. My sister is an awesome photographer, so I use her a lot. Or a lot of people really jump at the opportunity because then their name is credited towards, like the ads and campaigns and things
Right.
like that. So it's not hard to find them once I have the things.
Like, hey, I got to do this shoot for this famous clothing line. Who wants to bring their camera?
Yeah,
Pretty much,
exactly. They'll be lining up. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, anytime you got something that you have going on, you just let us know and
I
pop
will.
in.
What
and-
size do you wear? Can we ask?
I'm like an 18-20.
Really? And what shoe size do you wear?
Oh, look at Sarah over there. Like, can I get your hand me down?
A 9.
Damn it. Yeah, we love hand-me-downs around here.
I have lots of things I've shot in that I just don't wear. So
Have you ever
Yeah.
thought about going to any of the clothing exchanges that happen around town? or
I've thought
anything?
about it, but I'm kind of like a sentimental hoarder. Like I have a hard time like getting rid of them. So
Gotta make room for the new stuff.
eventually I will.
Just
But
give me a call. You got my number.
yeah.
That's it. I came to this big decision today that I'm just gonna purge everything, and it was like a big decision to make that decision. It's hard, I know. Me
I can't
too.
even do it for my kid and like things that don't even fit him anymore. I can't.
Well, you know what you do? How old is your kid?
7.
See, what you do is you make them into I make memory quilts. So you
Mhm.
take all of your little favorite jammies and T-shirts and make it into a quilt,
Yeah.
and then you don't have to give away his clothes.
That's a good
You
idea.
can wrap them around your body.
Every time I cry. I'm like,
Aww.
It's
Aww.
depressing.
so you make memory quilts?
I do. I do.
Now I know.
I do make memory quilts. Sierra's got a couple of them. Or no,
No, I don't
Callie
have
Guy
any.
has one.
Callie Guy has one.
Callie Guy
yes.
has one.
I
That's
don't
it.
want to even know.
No.
No, it's from his college days.
Oh, okay.
It's made out of his T-shirts from college.
college.
Yeah, it was
Like,
really-
is it you're
it
like
was good.
you're a
And she
retired
gave it to
bronze?
them. No, she gave it to. Oh, that's a great idea.
That
though.
is a
We
good
could
idea.
Make you a titty quilt. And
Ooh. Ideas are forming.
I do like that idea.
and she gave it to them for their anniversary.
Our first
So,
anniversary.
yeah, it was very nice. So we are going to take a little break, and I know we all got more questions for our buddy Michelle Austin over here. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you.
Please let us know anything you got going.
I will.
You got our emails. Stay in
Yes.
touch with us,
I
and we
will.
want to see pictures of the naked you with the bag in front of you.
You will.
I've seen them. They're great.
Oh, you peeked.
Yeah.
Okay, we will be right back with the Curvaceous Bounty of Sin City on VegasAllNetRadio.com.
Yeah.
Well, butter my butt and call me a biscuit. I found the funniest thing that I have ever heard since finding out that Grandma found Grandpa in the barn with the goat. It's on VegasOnThatRadiator.com. There's some nasty girls on Sin City Bounty. They talk about those things that I'm sure my cousins are doing to each other somewhere, like sex and toys and pornos and